So we've been living in our bus for almost 2 years now, so I thought it's time to do an updated tour since we have completely changed the inside based off our current scenario. So we have been traveling full-time for the last 6 months, and we started our own business, a shop inside the bus. So the first thing you'll notice when you walk into the bus is that we have our stairs tiled in Talavera tiles. Then we have the driver's seat, and there's not a lot going on up front. We kind of just store basic utilities like some of our tools and water filters. Try to keep it open so that the dogs can come up here when we drive. So the very first thing we have up front is this old school locker, which acts as Joe's closet. And so this is where Joe keeps, we won't show that. Okay, so this is Joe's closet right here. It's just an old school locker that we have bolted down so it doesn't move when we drive. And then we keep like our extension cords and some jackets up front here. One of the biggest changes that we had this year is that we started our own business, an ethically made clothing shop. So what we had to grab was shop inventory space. So we redid these filing cabinets to make them look a little bit more cozy and inviting. And so this is where we store all of our shop inventories. Our shoes in here. It provides a really nice depth of space, but also it locks shut, so we don't have to worry about it coming open when we drive. And then we have all of our hardware and tools in here, so again, it really keeps it nice and tucked away.
That looks organized.
That we decided to do was get rid of our custom built couch and put in this bench. We also got rid of our workspace and decided to kind of leave it more open. We got this chair thrifted for $5, which we thought really fit, and it just makes for a really nice open space to sit down. And then over on this, in this bench, we have all of our dog gear, so all of our jackets. And then in this ottoman we have all of our electronics, so all of our cords are in here, and it also doubles as a nice little tray. We have a little bit more shop storage here, and we also store our Jackery solar panels in between the couch here. So this is how we get a really nice portable charge if we wanted to use our portable power station. There we go. This is an old piece of furniture that we chopped in half. The other half is our dry pantry, which you'll see. In here we keep some of the dog's medications as well as our important paperwork. And we just keep it latched shut with some wire so that when we're driving it doesn't pop open. Throughout our bus, this is how we power everything. We have power strips mounted throughout the bus, and they directly plug into our solar inverter. So we run on 100% solar power. So over in this area next to the couch is a really cozy place to hang out. As you can see, mostly there's a dog laying here or two, and this is actually our emergency exit door. So really nice to keep open during the day. Really grateful for our emergency exit door. In this cabinet, this is a thrifted cabinet from Salvation Army. We keep our linen, so we have extra towel sheets, all that good stuff all throughout, as well as extra kitchen towels. It's really nice to have one spot for all of that stuff. Then you'll see this is actually the top to that corner cabinet that we showed you earlier. And this is our dry storage. So this is where we keep all of our food, from flour to tea to our noodles and rices. Noodles. Okay, so.
And rices.
Yeah, rices. So this is just that corner where we keep all of our pantry stuff. It's really kept it nice and tucked away. And again, same way, we just latch this with a little piece of wire on here, and it keeps it shut when we're driving. Is our kitchen. We have 2 refrigerators, and this is just a recycled wicker dresser to keep our spices, plates, cookware, as well as any kind of bathroom toiletries we keep in this part. And so we have you know, some veggies hanging. This is where we keep our pots and pans, and then a magnetic strip for some of our silverware. All of our cups are up here, and it really is a nice amount of workspace for cooking because we've got this part of the countertop as well as this part. So if I'm using my computer here or there, Joe can be cooking. There's really a good amount of space for us in here. We have a 22-gallon water tank behind this countertop, and that feeds water to both our kitchen sink as well as our shower. So we'll show you how that works in a minute, but this water tank we are able to fill up with our reserve tank, which sits under our bed. This is our first fridge right here, and it has a mini freezer in it. So this is what it looks like. Stuff in there. And below our fridge is where we have our heat source. One of the other main things that we switched from the last bus tour we did is that we no longer use a wood stove. It's not reliable for full-time travel, so we switched to diesel heat, and it's been super reliable and really warm. Alright, so one of the things we changed about our bathroom door is that we put it on a slider, so it really saves us a lot of room in the bus, so super love that. And not much has changed about our shower or toilet. They both have been working really well for us.
Artlist.
Show you is how we get hot water into our showers. Back to the bed. Back in our bedroom area on the wall we have our tankless water heater. So this heater runs off propane, and it has worked so well for us the past 2 winters. So now that you've seen where the water heater is, now I'm going to show you how exactly our shower works. So as I told you, there's a water tank behind this countertop, and a pipe of water comes up and it goes across the ceiling, and then it goes into the water tank, back out, and then into the wall, and on the other side of the wall it comes. This is our super cozy bedroom area. One of my favorite spots because I love to sleep. But yeah, there's a lot of light and it's super cozy, and there's enough room for me, Joe, and all 4 dogs back here. Right next to our bedroom area we have my closet, which I kind of just have like a cubby system where I made these ropes that go up and down, and I just kind of shove the things in there. It works really well for traveling and full-time moving. And, you know, it's worked really well for the past year or so. And then we also have our solar charge controller right here. So this is how we are able to check the battery health of our solar batteries, which are located underneath the bed. This is our second refrigerator. It works as a really nice little stool to get up on the bed for the dogs, but it's a marine cooler, so it's able to hold a ton of fresh veggies, and it has a lot of space in it. This is meant to be used on solar power, so it really uses a really low amount of energy. But that just about wraps up the inside of the bus. Now I'm going to take you outside and show you our rooftop deck, our solar panels, and all of our outdoor storage. So the first thing that you see when you come out of the bus on the outside is our gas tank. We have a 65-gallon gas tank, and it lasts us about 600 miles. Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Don't think that we had this mural, and in fact I'm pretty sure at the last tour video our bus was blue. So we did paint our bus a custom mixed color. It's like a nice army green, and painted this mural. This is how we fill up our 22-gallon water tank. So it's really simple. We plug in a hose and a water filter to any nearby gas station, normally has free water, and we pipe it right in there. Right next to that we have our fill up for our diesel heater. So we have a small gas tank for it, and we fill it up right here. On the back of the bus, you'll be able to see our propane tank, which feeds our cooking stove as well as our water heater. And then above that, we have our air conditioner, which is in the back emergency exit door right here. And then we installed these plumbing fixtures to act as a ladder to get up onto the roof. We built our rooftop deck back in March when we were gearing up to hit the road, and we're so glad we did. It's super fun up here and just really nice to have it. So underneath our bed we have a ton of storage. As you can see, it's jam-packed. So some of the things that we keep under here are extra gas for our generator as well as our diesel heater. Our generator, which we use to charge our solar batteries when they get low. And then we have things like backpacks and our outdoor chairs and camping equipment. We also have our 40-gallon water tank underneath the bed, which is filled up right here on the outside. And it allows us to have an outdoor water spigot here, which is really nice for filling out outside water. But we also can attach a hose here and pump this water into our other tank. So right here we have mounted a laundry vent. This is actually a fan put up against a hole, and it exhausts next to our bucket of poop. So this really helps exhaust the smell, but what we plan to do is actually put the exhaust vertically and have it exhaust off the roof of the bus going forward. Underneath our emergency exit side door, we have these outdoor boxes where we keep saws and really large equipment, as well as our portable heaters and what else, Joe?
Tarps and
just really large bulky items that we don't need to access regularly.
Car oil.
They do lock up with a key, so they are safe, and we feel safe with these. So right here we have a little door. This is where all of our electrical for the actual bus mechanic. So this is where you will find fuses for our bus lights, as well as our starter, our horn, that sort of thing. And then below it, I have no idea what this is.
It has the batteries in it.
Oh. Here we just have Joe's bike strapped to the front of the bus, and yeah, that's about it up front.
Artlist.io.
I hope that you guys really enjoyed enjoyed this updated tour and enjoyed seeing everything that we've changed as our lives have changed. As I mentioned earlier, we are traveling full-time, so if you would like to follow what that looks like, I'll put our Instagram handles here, but we do plan to revamp our YouTube and make a bunch more videos on YouTube. So thanks for watching.